Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be doing this makeup look inspired by a color palette from a BuzzFeed Personality Test. So if you want to know what that test looks like and also how I got this look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I still haven't picked any of my makeup, but I wanted to do the test. And I have already done this test, but I will do it again and see if I can get the same answers. I will try to live it up here. So this is the BuzzFeed What's the color palette of your personality? And the first question is, first off, how do you think others perceive you when they first meet you? I could probably go for kind of rude, to be honest, because some people have thought of me as a little bit rude because I'm very shy and quiet person, but I guess it's not that bad, so I would say soft-spoken. And then how would the people who know you well describe you? So the people who know me well would know that I'm not that soft-spoken and shy. I just take a little bit time to get comfortable around new people, and I'm not very sure of loyal, maybe passionate, caring, supportive. I would say caring probably, because I do tend to care for other people, listen to their problems, so probably caring is how they would describe me, I think. Then the next question is, which 3 words would you use to describe yourself? So there's a lot of extroverted versus introverted. So extroverted is definitely out of the question. So there's introverted, intuitive and helpful, introverted, determined and artistic. I am definitely determined. I am a Taurus. And then there's also introverted, funny and sarcastic. I do consider myself funny and sarcastic, but I probably wouldn't use those to describe me. I would go for introverted, determined and artistic. So when do you feel most truly yourself? Not with my family, although I do love them, and I do feel myself when I'm by myself. Definitely not in front of an audience. The YouTube thing has really helped me a lot, but being in front of an audience live is probably a very different thing. At school and work, I also think it's a little bit different, and I am definitely better with my friends and also my fiancé. And if you can hear some little tippy taps, that's because me and my fiancé just adopted a dog and she's still getting a little bit used to the house. So I would say I do feel most truly myself when I'm with my friends. And lastly, what color do you most identify with? So there's not black. Black is my favorite color. And from these colors, I would definitely say red. So I think I did get a few different colors from the first time I did this test. So it says I got the soft morning palette, I'm caring, sweet, and always there for the ones you love. That's very true. While you also appreciate your alone time and be quiet at times, it's definitely true. You ultimately love nights in with your best friends. That is also true. So I have a yellow and 2 oranges, white, pink and kind of a nudie brown. The white is a little bit hard to incorporate in makeup, but I think I will do some things with the orange for eyeshadow and probably a pink lip. I'll see what I can do with these. So I'm just going to pick all of my makeup, and I'm also going to do my base, and I'll be right back for eyeshadow, blush, bronzer, all that stuff. Okay, so I've already done my brows, my foundation, concealer, powder, and I've also went ahead and done one eye to see what I wanted to do with this look. And I'm going to use two different palettes. I'm using the Tami X Revolution Tropical Paradise palette, and I'm also using the original Soph X Revolution eyeshadow palette. And I'm going to start with the Tami palette. I'm taking the shade Nutmeg, and I'm using this one that does look kind of like that brownie nude color to create a transition very, very high. And I do have some concealer and foundation on my lid. So I'm also dragging it out a little bit. And now I'm taking the shade Cloudberry from the Soph palette, and I'm using this one as the lighter orange from that Personality color palette, and I am building my crease with this shade, also dragging it out. And I'm also taking this one on my lower lash line. Okay, so now also from the Soph palette, I'm taking the shade Pumpkin, and I'm using this very lightly to add depth to my outer corner. And the look actually matches my shirt, but this is a pure coincidence. So these two different shades of orange are very like a soft morning, kind of more like a summer morning color palette. And I'm also taking this in the lower lash line, more on the outer corner, and also blending with a little bit more of the lighter orange. Now on my lid, I'm going to use the Tami palette. I'm taking this yellow shade that is called Golden Sands, and I'm also wetting my brush, and I'm just putting this color all over my lid because it says it's a soft morning color palette, and I think by not doing a cut crease it makes this look more soft, just having this shade kind of all over the lid and blended. The fact that there is no very defined line makes it a little bit more soft. So I'm just taking the same brushes I used before to blend these edges. Now to make that inner corner a little bit more soft, I'm also taking the Tami palette, and I'm using the shade Pina Colada on the inner corner, and I'm also dragging it a little bit on my lower lash line and also on this inner part of my lid. And because that shade is a little bit dark for my skin tone as a inner corner highlighter, I'm also taking the Soph X Revolution highlighter palette that I'm also going to be using for my face. And because I have that white on the color palette, I'm going to use the white highlighter. So I'm taking some of it on my inner corner to lighten that shade. And I'm also using this on my brow bone. And on my lash line, I'm going to use the I Heart Revolution multi-liner pen. So I'm taking the brown color, just align a little bit along my top lash line to give them a little bit more volume. And I'm not doing eyeliner with this look because I really want to keep that more soft colors. And I'm taking the nude eyeliner on my lower waterline. That really helps to keep this look very, very soft. And for my lashes, I'm going to use the Primark High Definition Mascara. So now to finish my face, I'm using the Revolution Reloaded Bronzer in Take a Vacation. And because I have that pink on the color palette, and I'm also going to be using pink for my lips, I wanted to use a pink blush. So I'm using the Revolution Reloaded Blusher in the shade Ballerina. And I feel like this shade will really help to kind of transition those orange tones for the pink lip. This looks really, really cute. So as I mentioned, I'm using the white highlighter in the Soft palette for my face. This has a little bit of a gold shift, so I think this goes really nicely with this look. It's not purely a white highlighter. Okay, finally for my lips, as I mentioned, I'm going to use a pink, and this is the Kiko Instant Color Matte in the shade 08, and it's actually the first time I'm using this one. So I'm just setting this look with the Primark Fix and Perfect, and I'm just going to brush this hair. Okay, so this is the finished look. I think this is definitely very soft, sweet, and more happy looking. I do think this kind of reflects my personality, probably not all of it, because I also do have some dark humor, and this definitely doesn't match that, but overall I think this does show my personality a little bit. And the combination of the pink lip with the orange eyeshadow is a little bit different. Actually, I think it does look nice. And if you like this video, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up and let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I will leave the personality test linked in the description box, so let me know what kind of color palette did you get. And if you haven't already, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel for new videos every Monday and Thursday. And that is everything for this one. Thank you so much for watching.